So, Pat, thanks for joining Podcast Innovation. To go straight in the subject, we're going to go and talk about the history of your company.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. I really appreciate Marc and Carl for having me join the podcast. Means a lot. So I started North Star Scientific about 2 years ago out of necessity. I got laid off from my job that I loved, but I wanted to merge both my passions in the life science industry and my entrepreneurial spirit, start selling t-shirts at McGill. And that never, left me. So I wanted to merge those two things and really focus on sales as well and helping companies grow, go find new businesses, which what I enjoyed my whole career.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Patrick. What are the main innovations that you were able to introduce in your sector?
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. There's a couple of things. Number one, if you look at other lead generation companies in our industry, first of all, there's not that many. So that's kind of a unique thing, focused on the life science industry. Second of all, a lot of the lead gen companies do like digital outreach. So like, email or LinkedIn, but we do way more than that. We do phone calls. We also do in-person representation, either at trade shows or face-to-face. So that's something unique. And a third one, which I've been obsessed with, is AI. So we're infusing AI in our whole process and using AI to generate highly personalized message, which is really unique. A lot of lead gen companies do like generic type messaging. So we're really going all in on that. And so, yeah, that's definitely helped us out, add value to our customers for sure.
Interesting. You're mentioning AI. How did you get your innovations idea with your team or with yourself? Like what triggered your innovations?
You know what is, I think my problem solving, my drive to solve problems and my entrepreneurial spirit, just listening to our customers and understanding what they really need. And I guess our drive to get to that solution faster. And, when you have that mindset, AI is very, very close to coming up with a solution to address, the issues and the problems. So that's how we did that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Tell me, as an entrepreneur, you probably know that innovation is a vector of growth, right? And what will be the role that innovation played specifically in your growth strategy?
I mean, it's everything. It's absolutely everything, right? I mean, as an entrepreneur, you're always trying to improve your internal processes, but also improve the outcomes of your services and of your customers. So, and there's only one way to do that is finding new solutions constantly. And now, talking about AI, I think every day there's a new platform out there to try and get you to your result faster. So we're always looking, what's our tech stack like now and what's our tech stack in 3 months. It might look much different.
It's crazy how many entrepreneurs we talk with or companies we talk with that are now mentioning AI. There is a lot of opportunities with AI, but also without AI. How do you see the future? How do you see some opportunities coming up in both like AI or non-AI?
Yeah, well, AI, I mean, in terms of AI and science, huge opportunity there, right? As you know. But I think the AI in sales is something new, something unique. And that's an opportunity that, we're exploring as well, obviously. But also, I think this concept of fractional commercial teams is something that I'm looking at as well. I definitely see opportunities there in terms of like the days of a company having like a 50-person sales teams, I think is coming to a close. And I think fractional sales teams using AI is the way to go. And North Star Scientific is in a perfect position to address that.
How do you use AI for the sales team? Like what's a specific task that you do to
like I said, I think the key thing, if you look at all the stats online versus like, generic messaging versus highly personalized messaging,
right?
It's a no-brainer. You get much better engagement, 3 times the engagement. Your sales cycles reduces by 50%. And there's a bunch of other stats out there. But yeah, it's basically how do we get engagement faster and getting to a quality meeting faster? AI helps you with that, not only with generating the messages, but also helping you follow up on your outreach. You know, you have to, unfortunately these days, you got to reach out, anywhere between 7 and 12 times to get some sort of engagement. And AI keeps you on top of the ball on that in terms of how to follow up, when and how,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting indeed, Carol. Patrick, tell me something. Our followers would like to understand a little bit about your challenges that you face, right, in implementing these innovation, and how did you, basically, as an entrepreneur, overcome these challenges in the implementations?
Well, lots of sleepless nights and lots of hours researching, right? I mean, I'm no coder. I'm no AI expert, right? All I know is that AI is needed to move forward. That's it, plain and simple. So lots of hours researching. YouTube is one of my best friends right now. Claude, I got a love-hate relationship with Claude right now. But yeah, just a lot of learning, right? But I think that's all driven by that spirit, right? That entrepreneurial spirit, that problem-solving spirit. I think that I have just naturally, right? And so, I don't think there's any obstacle out there. It's just a lot about just learning the tool and learning the processes and the new technology out there. It's just putting in the time.
It's great. You're mentioning a lot of the innovations and the usage of AI. But Patrick, like your company, if we would meet each other in an elevator downtown and you would have like a few seconds to tell me exactly what you do, what would you tell me?
Yeah, well, North Star Scientific is the sales teams that any life science company needs to go to, not only to book meetings, but to actually close sales. I mean, we're led by a team that has over 25 years of experience, so we can actually have those conversations that lead to closing. And so we work with anyone from lab instrument or consumable manufacturers to CROs selling their services. We're in the prime spot to help those companies gain more exposure and more sales quickly.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Patrick, thank you very much for revealing North Stars and sharing North Stars to us.
Well, I appreciate your time. This was fun.
Thanks.